Is your Marvel action figure worth hundreds of dollars in the future? Which Marvel Legends do you expect will be worth much more than your purchase price? Which will help you sustain your collecting hobby in the next decade? Which Marvel Legends is suitable for short-term investment and for long-term investment? Hi, I'm Tugger Collectibles. Based on my experience as a collector and online shop owner, I will recommend which action figure is a good investment. The recommended action figures here are my speculation as I cannot see the future or time travel. It is my analysis using historical data, my selling experience, and the trends I see, including my observation as a parent. Let us start with short-term investment. The obvious answer has been trending in the past few days. It is X-Men characters, specifically those appearing in the upcoming Marvel animation X-Men 97. A Jim Lee designed Cyclops finally with his own optic blast effect, Jean Grey and the Goblin Queen. For new collectors who missed out the Wendigo Wave Nightcrawler, here is your chance to pick one up. Executioner packed up with several accessories. And finally, we have the Triumph and Magneto. The appeal of this wave is the retro packaging. Retro packaged Marvel Legends action figures historically sell high in the aftermarket. Check out eBay and Amazon. Though the X-Men 97 packaging does not remind old collectors of the Toy-Biz retro cards, it carries the charm of retro packaging. Hasbro patterned it after how Toy-Biz made their retro cards. It reminds you that there was an X-Men 97 show from 2024. The retro packaging design was so good that Marvel decided to use the same design for variant comic book covers. A few days ago, Hasbro revealed a Build-A-Figure wave with X-Men affiliated characters. One of the most requested figures every year is Wolfsbane. Now it is a reality. Collectors can now complete the 90s X Factor, and I guess it's the best time to sell the Multiple Man from the Apocalypse wave. The Build-A-Figure is Sabu, and included in this wave is his master Kaysar. Then, the surprising bestseller of this wave, according to my online shop after 24 hours of pre-order going live, is Cable. Shout out to Dayspring of Power of X-Men podcast. Paul, you are correct. The Nathan Christopher Summers hype is real. The sure hit among X-Men characters is Wolverine, who is celebrating his 50th anniversary this year. There are several 2-packs revealed, and according to my online shop pre-orders, the most purchased one is the Logan vs. Sabretooth. And our Australian customers choose to buy it from a local small business like me. A big shout out and thank you to our loyal customers for this. The big reason, pun intended, for the interest in this 2-pack is a brand new big body Sabretooth which complements his 90s look and is therefore compatible with the X-Men 97 wave. Sabretooth is Logan's numero uno enemy. With this new well-articulated Hasbro Marvel Legends, the good old Marvel Select Sabretooth is about to enter retirement and move to an action figure bin, maybe eBay, or even maybe Facebook Marketplace. In the past, Wolverine was crowned as Wizards Magazine's #1 comic character. If you are a kid from the 90s, you know that Wizard is a monthly magazine about comic books. It includes price guides, news about comic books, movie, anime, collector interviews, and previews. So it is logical why Hasbro prioritized making a more recognizable and popular character like Wolverine as an action figure. I did say X-Men is a short-term investment. Maybe for now. Maybe it is a long-term investment depending on the success of the brand new show Marvel Animation X-Men 97. Do you think X-Men 97 will be successful as the original X-Men animated series from the 90s? How can you say it is a success? What will be the signs that it will be a success? Let me know in the comments below your answers to those questions. Some original X-Men animated series fans were very unhappy with the animation and art they saw in the trailer and the so-called woke themes. Well, let us step back and ask, who is X-Men 97 made for? Is it the same audience from the 90s who probably are in their 40s or 50s now? Is it the current kids of the 2024? Is it both? Nostalgia is vital. It reminds us of the good old happy and simple days. The grown-up 90s kids want to see their favorite show from their childhood. However, the smart thing to do is Marvel and Disney must maximize this opportunity to build for the future. They hope once the kids or the teens of 2024 reach their 40s, their 50s, they will still gravitate toward X-Men 97 material and merchandise like how the 90s kids gravitate towards X-Men stuff now. That may be the reason why Disney persistently tried to add themes relevant to current times. One potential long-term investment character has the only Marvel movie coming up this year, 2024. The most anticipated one. He is the chosen one, the Marvel Messiah, and in his own words, Marvel Jesus. The Merc with the mouth, Deadpool. Regarding which of his action figure to stash, it should be his classic look or similar to what he looks like in the movie. No wonder, in a few days, it sold out quickly when Hasbro Pulse reissued the old retro-carded Deadpool and the Riders Wave Deadpool. On the same note, Hasbro Pulse reissued the 80 years anniversary of Marvel Juggernaut and Colossus 2-pack, which sold out quickly in a similar fashion. Why is Deadpool a potential long-term? Because he is popular among kids. Wolver's team of Instagram has a photo of a kid wearing a Deadpool costume. There is so much pop culture material with Deadpool nowadays, especially in video games. He is one of the most popular Fortnite skins, thus making an imprint on kids who play the game. I noticed that kids spend more time playing video games than with tangible toys. When these kids grow up, in their 30s, 40s, or 50s, they will still recognize Deadpool and feel nostalgic about him. Will the Deadpool action figures be valuable in the future? Or by that time, will it be in NFTs? I mean, Todd has already taken the first step on NFT. Maybe we should give it a go. It will not come as a surprise to many who is the Marvel character that is the long-term investment in action figure. It is no secret. Sony Pictures knows it by heart and in their pockets. It is Spider-Man. The first Spider-Man retro wave released in late 2020 during COVID lockdown was a big hit. The packaging and character designs are nostalgic. The logo screams Spider-Man animated series. The colors are bright like how the characters appeared in the cartoon. The character selection of Wave 1 was so good, all of them are now valuable in the aftermarket. The best long-term investment is Spider-Man in his classic red and blue costume. The Tom Holland final swimsuit did well, and the colors and design does look similar to the classic Spider-Man. Currently, young kids know and love Spider-Man. Who else knows this better than my mate, Canberra's Spider-Man? The current kids of 2024, they love to cosplay Spider-Man. I am in Australia and I have not seen a kid dress up as Gambit, Rogue, or any of the X-Men characters. Kids love Spider-Man, they wear the Spider-Man gear, play with Spider-Man toys. Let me know in the comments below, have you seen any kids cosplay as an X-Men? This tells you the future adults love Spider-Man. Spider-Man is relevant yesterday, today, and always. No offense to Wade, Spider-Man is the real Marvel Jesus. Besides Peter Parker's Spider-Man, the other popular Spider characters for kids are Miles Morales and Ghost Spider or Spider-Gwen. These are action figures you should consider stashing as well. Thanks to Sony's Into the Spider-Verse movie and Across the Spider-Verse Part 1, action figures of characters like Spider-Man 2099 and Spider-Punk doubled or tripled their retail price value. I wonder, once the movie Beyond the Spider-Verse, which is part 2 of the Across the Spider-Verse movie, comes out, will there be any Spider-Man India action figure? Will he sell like pancakes too? Following the money trail, you can see why Sony won't easily give up the rights to Spider-Man. Be smart like Sony and invest in Spider-Man. Disney Jr. made Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends animated series. This seems to be popular with kids, and here is a free comic book I got from Dee's comic book store in Belconnen, Canberra, Australia. I will leave a link to their shop in the description below. Rarely will you see Spider-Man action figures on sale. Definitely not the classic looking Spider-Man. Another spider-adjacent character that enjoys success and popularity among kids is Venom. There is something about his black slime-like costume that attracts kids. Maybe the claws, the teeth, I don't know. Venom action figures are so famous, knockoffs are created just like Spider-Man. Those cheap knockoffs are not aimed at the true, authentic Hasbro Marvel Legends adult collector. They are for kids, guys. Sony scored with Venom even if the movie was not that impressive at all. And they wanted to try it with other spider-adjacent characters. Hence, blockbuster bombs like Madame Web and Morbius are made in the hope of another Venom hit. Minimum effort for Sony with maximum dollar returns. Who knows if Kraven will become a big hit and you start seeing kids wearing loincloths and carrying hunting spears. Other notable characters you should consider stashing are the Avengers, Hulk, Iron Man, Captain America, and Thor. Late last year, I did my first live selling at the geek market. Since it was my first time, I learned a lot from that experience, and I learned it the hard way. It was a loss. My mate, Artemis Custom, suggested that next time, I should have cheap action figures, probably knockoffs of Hulk, Iron Man, or Spider-Man. These are popular characters for kids because they love and know the animated series like Superhero Squad and successful MCU movies like Avengers Infinity War and Endgame. To recap, X-Men is a short-term investment with potential depending on the success of X-Men 97. Deadpool and Wolverine are good long-term investment choices as well. I won't be surprised if Deadpool is actually as popular as Bluey to the kids. Old reliables like Avengers, main characters like Hulk, Iron Man, Captain America, and Thor is a safe investment. Trailblazing characters like Miles Morales and Spider-Gwen are excellent choices as well. I would limit it, choosing their popular costumes than the other ones. Venom is growing ever popular among kids. And finally, that action figure gold that will remain relevant after a decade or a few more. The GOAT, the greatest of all time investment, is the Amazing Spider-Man. We can't see the future, but those kids are the futures. They will dictate if the action figure you stash now will be worth anything in the future. Thank you for watching. I will be reviewing the X-Men 97 Wave 2 action figure in a few weeks' time. I made sure this time to order a set for myself so I could unbox them, unlike the Wave 1 figures. I did review Wolverine X-Men 97. Hope you check out that 2-part review. Do you agree with my speculation? Is there another character I missed out on? Let me know in the comments below. If you find this video useful, hope you share it to your friends. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and ring the notification bell.